Welcome, my nerdy investigators. Today, we're diving into Christmas and New Year with Nick and Charlie. The holidays. The time of year where you don't know what day it is and you have to pretend to like people you only see once a year. Okay, that's depressing. But let's be honest, the holidays can be tough. And we see that here, even with Nick, who has a great family around him. So let's get through Christmas so we can ring in the new year. Charlie's Christmas. Christmas can be a rough time of year, and for the Spring siblings, that's definitely the case. We see them lying in bed together, already bracing themselves for a day they know won't go well. With Charlie so freshly home from the clinic, the day was always going to be tough. The food, the disruption to routine, the weight of expectation. And sure enough, it goes just as badly as they predict. Their grandparents make thoughtless comments about Charlie's weight. They criticise Tori's hair. Their mum kicks into everything must be perfect mode, soothing things over, but never actually protecting her kids. Even their dad has to pause in the hallway to take a breath before he can head back into the chaos. It's a house full of unspoken tension. By the time they're at lunch, Charlie is really struggling. Talking to his cousins doesn't really help. And although he does eat, which is a quiet victory, his mum hovers, making him even more frustrated at the reminder that he's struggling. This spirals when a probably drunk uncle brings up Charlie's struggles in the worst possible way, pushing him to storm off. When Charlie tries to talk to his mum, she chooses keep the peace with the family over supporting her son. And that's it. Charlie has had enough. Tori tries to stop him, but he bolts, heading straight for Nick's. Spending Christmas being constantly reminded of the hardest parts of his life, that's brutal. And worse, the people who should be protecting Charlie are so caught up in their own issues that they fail him too. Nick's Christmas. Nick's Christmas is a sharp contrast. It's not perfect, because his dad doesn't show and he fights with David about Charlie, but the atmosphere is full of warmth. And he got a puppy. When Charlie arrives, soaked and upset, Nick is worried, but as always, he lets Charlie lead the way. Their kiss getting caught by Nick's family is ridiculously adorable. Everyone is excited to meet Charlie, and their immediate acceptance is such a relief. Where Charlie's family pushed and criticised, Nick's just lets him be. He eats a little, joins in games, and sits with everyone to watch the Doctor Who Christmas special. It's a completely different world. Upstairs, we get one of those tender moments between Nick and Charlie that hints at something deeper starting to form. Nick tries really hard not to stare while Charlie changes. And on the bed, as they're making out, we see their relationship shift. It's sweet and playful and clearly setting the stage for what's to come. And yes, we'll dive deeper into that in the next couple of episodes, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. Tori's Christmas. This episode also belongs to Tori, which makes sense given her role in the novella Winter, which this episode is based on. She's carrying just as much pressure as Charlie, and like him, she struggles to speak up, but she at least tries. Her plea for Charlie to stay is the most emotional we've ever seen her. She doesn't want to face the family alone, and the vulnerability cuts deep. In the end, though, she follows him to Nick's, and the conversation the three of them share on the couch is one of the most important of the episode. Tori admits how much she worries about Charlie. Nick points out that they can't help him if he won't let them in, and Charlie finally says it outright. It's been a shitty day. Sometimes that's all you can do. Admit it wasn't good, and promise to try again tomorrow. Tori's New Year's Eve. By New Year's, things have actually shifted. Charlie is having a genuinely good night, and he recognises everything Tori has given him. He tries to tell her that he's okay now, and that it's time for her to focus on herself. When she sees that for herself, she finally lets go a little, only to run into Michael. And yes, I love Michael. But it's a conversation for another video. Nick and Charlie's New Year's Eve. The New Year's party brings some sweet moments, but a couple of odd ones. When Nick and Charlie arrive at the party, the friends act like they haven't seen Charlie in ages. Maybe they didn't catch up since he got back from the clinic, or maybe they're just excited that he's there at all. But either way, I don't know, it felt a bit off to me. Then there's a boy who asks where Charlie has been. This is exactly the kind of moment you'd expect them to prepare for. Jeff could have given Charlie a simple line to use. Instead, Charlie freezes, and Nick swoops in to rescue him. It's a touching moment for sure, but also a reminder of how fragile Charlie still can be. Overall, though, it's a fun night. Nick and Charlie sneaking away as they always do. And honestly, I'll never get tired of seeing that. We get all the New Year kisses and dancing and celebrating, and a hope for a better year ahead. Although this episode puts Charlie through the ringer, it ends up on a hopeful note. He reconnects with friends, has fun, and steps into the new year surrounded by love. Tori gets her moment of truth, Nick continues to show up for Charlie, and the story itself starts moving into more adult themes. It's messy, heartbreaking, and sweet all at once, which is exactly what you'd expect from Heartstopper. If you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you want to see where it all started, check out the first episode here. And as always, thanks for watching. And let's see what other secrets we can uncover next time on Nerdy Investigations.